Hi, Matthews Superstars. It's Mrs. R back in the library. Where else would I be? And today I'm here to talk about something that's coming up this week. It's an election, a presidential election, and I found a storybook about that. Vote for Our Future is the name of the book. It's by Margaret, McNamara, and Micah Player. Every 2 years, on the Tuesday after the first Monday of November, Stanton Elementary School closes for the day. For repairs? Nope. For a holiday? Nuh-uh. For vacation? No way. Stanton Elementary School closes for Election Day and changes from a school to a polling station. What's a polling station? A polling station is where people go to vote. That space looks a little bit like Matthew's cafeteria, doesn't it? Minus all the red, white, and blue decorations. The reason people vote is to choose who makes the laws of the country. We should all vote, said LaToya. We should all vote to make the future better. We can't vote until we turn 18, said Lizzie. So what can we do? The kids of Stanton Elementary School did their research. They looked in books and made notes. They went online and found all kinds of information. They even took a trip to their local election office and picked up forms. I can't wait till I can vote for real, said Amal. Me either, said everybody else. Kids have to live with adult choices. The kids of Stanton Elementary School were ready to spread the word. Katie and her mom made flyers and handed them out. Don't forget to vote, Katie told one busy dad. I didn't even know there was an election, he said. Now you do, said Katie. Can I go with you when you vote? Jasmine asked her big sister. It's a pain to vote, her sister said. I'm not even registered, added her friend. It's not hard to register, said Jasmine. We can do it together, and I can show you how. When you register to vote, class, that means you submit your name and your address, and you make a promise that you will vote. That's what registered to vote means. Nadia and her auntie went door to door. Voting is a right, Nadia said, a right that women didn't have 100 years ago. That's true. One lady told them, I don't like standing in lines. I don't like lines either, answered Nadia's auntie, but if we stand in line for coffee or for a movie or in a bank, I bet we can stand in line to vote, said Nadia. Said the lady. Maybe we can. At Jaden's house, the whole family was making their voting plans. Jaden's dad was voting before work. Jaden's mom was voting after work. I've walked to that polling station every election since I could vote, Jaden's great-grand told him, but I can't walk so far anymore. A volunteer can drive you, said Jaden. Let's get you set up, said Jaden's mom. And this is all true. There are many volunteers that will help anyone that needs to get to a polling station, which is sometimes in elementary school or middle school or high school. Sometimes it's like the library. Mia, Noah, and Jamal had a bake sale. Don't forget to vote, Mia said as she handed out change. I'll be away on election day, said one woman. In our state, you can vote early, said Mia. That's true for Nevada. Or you can vote by mail, said Jamal. The voter guide tells you how. That's true in Nevada as well. Voting? What's the big deal? Asked the teenager. People fought wars so we could vote, said Mia. That's a big deal. Why should I vote? Said a sad lady. Nothing ever changes. Besides, one vote won't make a difference. Are you kidding, said Jamal. Changes are made every day because people voted. That's so true. One vote does make a difference. There's a big banner that the kids are holding. This is every vote counts. Sometimes as adults or young adults, we make all the excuses not to vote, but it's so important. By the time it was the first Tuesday after the first Monday of November, every kid at Stanton Elementary School had spread the word to their families, to their neighbors, to friends, to strangers, to friends of strangers, to the whole town. The whole town had a voting plan. And on Election Day, voters came in early in the morning before the sun was up. They walked in line with coffee. They rolled in on wheelchairs. They voted for the first time and for their 50th time. They ran in at the last minute. They came with their sons and daughters, their nieces and nephews and brothers and sisters, their cousins and friends. Look at this giant, beautiful illustration. Beautiful picture of everybody voting. And that's what a lot of elementary, middle, and high schools will look like. When we vote, you guys, there will be lines, and people will wait and be patient. You can't make changes if you don't vote. And that's how we get things done in our country. On the first Wednesday after the first Monday of November, all the votes had been counted. The results were so close, the votes had to be counted again. This sometimes happens. Some people won and some people lost. The laws of this country began to change. Stanton Elementary School went back to being a school. Looks just like one of our classrooms, doesn't it? And the future began to change. This year, on November 3rd, anyone over 18 that is a U.S. citizen will have the chance to vote. And we'll see if things change. But remember, class, every vote counts. So encourage your family members who can vote. Encourage them to vote. I'll see you next week with another video. Stay safe. Bye.